I'll leave out the end because he is petty enough to somehow sue me over this. I don't know.
Well, we're not recording anyway.
Oh, okay.
Now we're recording.
You guys just missed
and we got our first edit.
Yeah. And my job is getting harder by the minute. Okay, welcome back to the Drunk by Noon podcast, episode 34. Joining us today is Eman Belanger. Is that correct? Did I say that right?
Belanger, yeah, that's correct.
Eman is an open micer here in Montreal, and I honestly, that's about the only fucking thing I know about him. But he's pretty talented. He's pretty funny.
How does it feel to be surrounded by headliners?
Aspirational.
But he's pretty funny. He comes out when I think I saw him do his first set, and he was funny off the jump. So that's when you know comics got it. Eman, let's start. First of all, Eman, how did that name came to be Eman?
I mean, it's short for Emmanuel. Like,
okay.
I never knew that.
But as a kid, right away, I grew up with a bunch of Americans, and right off the bat, they were like, "You're Eman," and I'm like,
okay, so Emmanuel Belanger. So you're Quebecois through and through.
I mean, I don't know for folks who got the visual
You
on
look
this,
Latino.
but like, do I look? Yeah, well, thank you. I'm
say
actually
Latino?
Latino. Yeah.
Isn't that what the word is?
Oh, I thought he was
Latino.
like some kind of Chinese.
I mean, you and everyone when I lived in Taiwan, they thought I was.
You lived in Taiwan?
I lived in Taiwan, yeah,
Okay.
for about a year and a half, and I got
Okay.
that constantly. But no, yeah, I'm Latino, and my dad's French Quebecer, so that's where the name comes from.
Okay. So you're like you grew up heavy Catholic?
Yeah, but that's the Mexican side of things.
Okay.
It wasn't-
so you're
it wasn't-
Mexican Latino.
Wait a sec. Was it like Mexican Christianity where they believe in like La Santa Muerte and like other,
Not quite.
other bullshit?
Yeah.
Like in the movie, what's it? White chicks with the candle. Like,
I know what
they-
you're talking about.
It's not the same as like Roman Catholic. It's like they have their own cultural.
Yeah,
input.
it's like it's like the Evil Dead Catholicism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because it's tied into kind of indigenous beliefs. That's where they get the Santa Muerte thing going on. Yeah, that's
Oh, so they combined both things and then
they kind of did. Yeah, so they
What
kind
is
of
that, by
deified
the way?
it.
I've always wondered.
It's
The
like
Santa Muerte thing?
Catholicism
I
for
mean-
drug dealers.
Yeah,
I know it's
yeah.
MS-13, but like, do they think that that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, because like in indigenous beliefs, there's this idea that death isn't exactly some horrible final thing. So they kind of low-key worship it. I don't know. I guess maybe like tied into how Norse people like worship like an honorable death or something. So
Yeah, we don't have to respect the Norse, but yeah.
Yeah, that's basically like, but it's
Like
tied
the
into
Norse is
Catholicism.
essentially like National Socialism. Like
I mean,
I think the Nazis
yeah.
literally prayed a Norse god, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
No,
like
they
that.
were Catholics.
They liked the Catholics, but they
Were
had
they
their own.
actually? Were they Catholics?
No, they
Or were
had their
Protestant?
own fucking
Pantelis,
weird.
can you look this up? I get my.
They have a secret society that's tied to some German bullshit mysticism called the Brotherhood of Thule, or Thule. It was their own like.
This was the Nazis or
Yes,
the
yes, the
modern day
Nazis.
Germans?
No, the Nazis. The
Okay.
Nazis had their own retarded fucking mystic fucking. They thought they can talk to aliens and shit. Yeah.
So the, DMT thing. Yeah, I heard about
Hope I
that.
don't get canceled for calling the Nazis retarded. I'm sorry.
But
You
you
get canceled for calling them Nazis.
but you celebrate, like you guys celebrate the Day of the Dead and stuff like that. Like, I
yeah.
remember.
Like, well, the thing is, like, it's okay. There's lore, but like, I actually was born and raised in a cult, in an American cult in Mexico.
Yeah.
So like, I did grow up like with kind of that traditional Catholicism thing going around, but there was like also the fundamental Christian beliefs of the cult that I grew up in. So it's like a really mixed bag, to be honest.
So it's like, let's say if you had like your dead corpse of your grandpa there, he's like, oh, he's the life of the party. Like you still like,
Oh, okay.
Every Halloween, oh, it's my uncle. No, but see, so Pantelis Googled it, but you have to, for some reason, Google doesn't bring it up right away. I don't know. It kind of lends to the
Also, you have to
conspiracy
spell religion the right
Thule,
way.
and you'll see it right away. And like Hitler was involved in all that shit. Yeah, it was like their own secret society bullshit.
I love that. If like Lovecraft looks at it, he's like, if I put Cthulhu, oh, there it is. Yes.
So this proves that like even these people, they had so much power in the world. Like it wasn't enough. They had to also play with the fucking bullshit, like fucking Ouija board shit. It wasn't enough that you're literally controlling how.
Oh, but this
almost
was a neo-Nazi thing. This wasn't a Nazi thing.
No, it was around during Hitler and all that.
But it says, oh, okay, the Thule Society.
Sorry, I meant the Thule Society.
Was it?
I take pride in not being an expert on this.
Imagine Hitler just looking at a Ouija board. What do I do with the Jews? Oh shit, this is dark. Bro.
Yeah, put the Wikipedia. Let's do the
kinda spooky,
Wikipedia. I know. Listen, I'm getting my money's worth from fucking Wikipedia.
When did you donate?
About
Somehow
4
you were
episodes ago.
Somehow you were the segue into us looking at this. To quote Norm McDonald, they're kind of weirdos. The Nazis.
I'm not fond of him.
Okay, so the
Hitler's a real
Nazis
oddball.
were ancient brotherhood. Fuck all that. I want to get back to how did you end up spending a year in Taiwan?
Oh, because my dad was teaching English as a second language at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was like, we're going to go and do the Christian evangelist thing because, that's what the Asian people need, clearly. And yeah, he was teaching English there. So for about a
so
year
your
and a half,
family,
we lived
so
in-
you, growing up, your family was super religious.
yeah, volunteer missionaries. Yeah, like super.
Okay, hell yeah, that's why
deep into
that's what
the-
makes you a good comic.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, like it's
Something insane triggers it. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like you don't get to have a normal life once you've grown up like that. So it's
And
like,
how was
fuck it.
Taiwan like? My father went to Taiwan. He said the food was horrible. He ate McDonald's for the whole week.
That's the thing. There's so many McDonald's and KFCs in Taiwan.
Oh yeah.
Like around every corner.
Peter's moving next week. Fuck.
No, the KFCs are not. In Japan, I wasn't impressed.
You
Wait, you
weren't
had KFC in
I
Japan?
wasn't impressed. I ate Kentucky in Japan. I was just
I
like,
can't believe you actually ate Kentucky Fried in Japan. That's like,
Peter,
I hate
you want to
that
go
probably
for
confirmed
sushi?
the stereotype for someone who was living there, you know?
no. One thing I'll say is that in Asia, the chicken they use more dark meat than white meat, so it's actually like way.
Oh.
That's why I love
are
the.
you like the tour guide for like African Americans visiting Asia?
No, but you know what? In Taiwan, there was
Over
this one
here is a
place.
KFC, but watch out for the dark meat. It's like,
No, legit in Taiwan, there was this one place called 21st Century Chicken, and they had the best spicy chicken there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like good. Like blew KFC out of the water. We stopped eating McDonald's, stopped eating KFC, and only went to 21st Century Chicken.
You know what you remind me of? One time, Vads, we're walking down near Plaza's Art, and then there's one deputy who's like, "Yo, Peter, you know Asians, man, they work hard, man. They work like 12 hours a day, but some of them work 24 hours a day. But these niggas, they work 25 hours." And the deputy's called 25 hours. I'm like, where'd they get that shower?
They worked hard enough, they believed in themselves, and they made it happen.
Yeah, but okay, I'll forget. I'll try the Taiwan. Taiwan, I actually want to.
But yeah, I don't know if it's still around. Like I got to look it up. It's been years. Like
We'll ask
this was when
China.
I was like 9 years old. So that's
Also, yeah, that's yeah.
at this point.
So
Taiwan. So
Rest in peace.
Did you? Where else did you? Did you just go to Taiwan, or were there like other countries you?
I
spent
mean, like
time
I
in?
was born and raised in Mexico. My Quebecer dad came down, met my mom doing volunteer work, and then we went to Taiwan.
Okay,
and
so
then
you're
back to
okay.
Canada
So hold on
for
a
the first
second.
time.
So your Quebecer dad is your stepdad.
Yeah.
Okay, so your real dad is.
I
or something.
did meet him once, but I didn't know at the time. So I was just like, this guy is oddly emotional for having met, like, you know, we walked up and it was like, hey, my dad introduced me. And it's like, hey, how are you? And he looks at me, like, just stared at me. He gave like this big hug, and then he just looked like glassy eyed and walked away. And I was like, all right, weirdo. Like that was a weird interaction.
is that a new term? Like Quebec dad? Isn't it called stepdad?
We just call him Quebec dads.
No, because he was like, I thought he was half Quebec or half Mexican, but turns out he's full Mexican. But his stepdad's
that explains it.
Quebecois.
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the Belanger comes in.
Oh, okay, so you're okay. I was like, okay, maybe he's mixed with white, and then I'm like the Quebec
No,
dad.
no,
and
it's,
I'm like, oh,
this is I honestly don't even know. There has to be some kind of Asian in there. Because I'm telling you, when we lived in Taiwan,
maybe
people
like
would
some
come up to me.
Pokemon as well.
Yeah, probably. Like, who knows? Like, I do not want to give that. What is it?
I don't want to catch them all.
That DNA company. Like, I don't want to test yet and find out exactly what the fuck is wrong.
Right.
No, there's
Like if
nothing
I
wrong.
tried putting you in a ball,
I might resist. I might fight back. I don't know.
sketch. Someone's like
Like, how comfy is
squeezing
the
him into
ball?
a giant Pokeball, filming him at the mall. Someone dressed like Ash Ketchum.
Quebec dad save me. No, John.
No, he would come flying.
He looks at me shoving him in my calum. Il est bon.
Oh fuck, that's good. So okay, so you're okay. So what part of Mexico are you from?
Well, I was born in Merida, Yucatan. So that's like this peninsula.
I just saw him. Like,
Yeah, I was
brain
like,
just shut off.
I'll tell you. I don't know. It's this peninsula area.
The
It's where,
Yucatan,
it's where
the
pyramids
Yucatan,
are.
right? That's it's a
yeah.
pretty that's like a richer part of Mexico, no?
It's pretty touristy, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's
a
where I was
richer
born,
part of
yeah.
Mexico. All the cartel guys hide their families in the Yucatan.
Oh, so
Supposedly, because it's like it's a safer part than like all the other.
oh shoot, like
Parts.
military owned, I guess, or military.
No, it's just like less like there's no like cartel activity. Well, there's like compared to other areas, there's like less cartel activity and shit like that, and
Okay,
Is it
sacred
weird that the
place in
president of
Rome.
Mexico's last name is Jewish? It's like Santa Maria Cortez Guberman.
I mean, it's actually pretty common. Like I knew a lot of Jewish folks that lived in Mexico. They had like
I heard,
their
yeah.
neighborhoods and areas. Yeah,
The guy
so
trying to
it's-
sell timeshares to my father kept explaining that. No, it's a lot of Jews around here.
So what age did you jump from Mexico to Quebec?
That was I did. I was 8 years old, and I went to Taiwan for
Okay.
a year and a half. So I was about 9.5 when I got to
Okay,
Quebec.
so
for
you
the
went
first
from
time.
Taiwan to Quebec. So that's like
Yeah,
going
that
from
was-
a pretty good country to a pretty weird country to a pretty shit country.
Cultural whiplash. Yeah, we got there, and right away my aunt is like, well, "You're not doing the Chinese thing. You're not doing the English thing. You're not doing the Spanish thing. You know, to Quebec is it. You know, ici c'est Pepsi kind of thing." So
Right.
I like French immersion right away. She was like, "You want to eat? You want to watch TV? You're gonna ask me in French."
Shit.
And I was like, "All right,
You did
let's
French
go."
immersion?
French immersion, yeah. Like she
Yeah.
refused to talk to us in any
My
language
parents
other than
tried
French.
putting me in that, even though like they knew I was gonna fail anyways. But they signed me up, and math was in French. I'm already shit at math as it is. And then I told the principal, I'm like, I want to get out of this program. And he's like, I think you're making a big mistake. I'm like, you don't even speak French either. and it worked out. And then you speak French like pretty fluently, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but like-
I got kicked out of. When I went to French, I didn't do French immersion, but I got kicked out. I got put in the lowest French, but then I got kicked out of the lowest French, and they put me in the highest French. But then the highest French ended up being pretty chill because like the fucking teacher was just like this Egyptian immigrant who like didn't give a fuck about teaching the class at all and like didn't speak any English, so we would just talk mad shit to him in English.
Because they assumed you were all so good at French, they just put the worst teacher. He's like a
because
bad
there
guy
is
from IGA.
So I got kicked out of low French, then I got kicked out of medium French, and then the only place left for me was high French, so they put me there.
So you
But it
failed?
was a perfect fit.
Yeah, you
because-
failed upward. Like they were just like you cannot speak basic French. So you have to take the more advanced
No, it
courses,
wasn't
clearly.
because of my inability to speak French. It was because I was just a bad kid. The thing about the Egyptian guy, okay, his name was Monsieur Khalifa, and he
Khalifa?
he literally like at one point he had a daughter, and he would spend all class just showing us pictures of his newborn daughter. But it was
okay.
crazy because his newborn daughter literally had a mustache. Like,
Oh, shit.
That's a good excuse if the principal walks in. Hey, what are you doing? It's my newborn daughter. It's like, yeah, but she's like 5 now, or 40. I can't tell.
Yeah, anyway, it's crazy. I've never seen a baby with a mustache, but
It's the girl from The Omen or whatever the fuck that movie is.
Oh, I forgot about
Or
that.
that girl who's actually a midget, but it's an adult. That's a horror movie.
Orphan.
Orphan. Yeah.
Orphan.
Yeah,
Scary fucking movie.
good movie.
That's got to be really scary if you're a pedophile. It's an adult and they want to kill you.
Put the
definitely pair them together.
Put the kid in the van, starts driving it. Like, what the fuck?
The Jason Bourne theme song turns on. The European cop car's flipping over. Yeah, when I watch the Jason Bourne movie, I'm like, does his organization not care about the cost of all this? You just destroyed an entire city in Europe. We have to find Bourne. Sir, we're now up to like $2 billion in damages. If we just cut him loose. He clearly just wants to live on his own. You know? If they would have just left him alone, everything would have been fine.
This true.
You know what I mean?
would have had way less damage.
The CIA is a bunch of control freaks. It's true. If they would have just left him alone, they would have just been fine. They're idiots.
No,
That's my take. That's my hot take on the CIA.
Going back to the pedophile thing. The pedophile like panics because he realizes he's not a real pedophile and his whole life has been a lie.
As it turns out, I just like small
gets hard.
people.
He's like, no. He just realizes he just has a sexual attraction to midgets, not children. Starts speaking out.
I
We
love
can
that
help
someone
you.
mapped it out. Sorry for the property damages.
Oh, the property
This is
damage.
exactly
You know,
what
but that's
happened.
like every action.
Born
You
identity.
remember You remember the movie Ronin?
Oh,
Ronin, where it's just like Robert De Niro smoking
never mind,
cigarettes
no.
with that other guy.
I thought that was a character in Mortal Kombat.
I think it also is a character.
I wonder who comes up with the names of this, like Operation Blackbriar. It's like, where the fuck did you get that from? Are they in a boardroom like, hey, I have an idea, Blackbriar? That's this guy that I worked for at a coin shop. What the fuck is it? Or Blackwater is the actual one.
Yeah.
Blackwater is like a military that you can hire. somehow that's legal. You know, it's like I can't hire a hitman, but I can hire Blackwater.
Oh, there's the Blacklist. I don't remember that.
The
that
show?
Yeah, the
Blacklist?
show. Yeah,
Not a bad show, to be honest.
it's not bad.
I watched a couple of seasons of that.
Yeah, freaking. He's just like a comedian.
Yeah, he's just like
killer.
the biggest police informer ever. He's just like sailing all these guys up the river.
It's like I know someone that's informing the FBI. It's like who?
Oh
It's
yeah,
me.
there was this fucking documentary about a police. What is it called? Like they have to be an informer because it's like a compromise they made. And like he got so trusted by this drug kingpin, and that he like fucked over his whole operation because he was like an inside guy.
Talking about
right?
like Donnie Brasco?
No, this was like modern. This is more recent. Like the guy's still alive in colored film. I'm assuming that's old. Donnie Brasco. I don't know.
Donnie Brasco
like
is not a
60s,
black and white movie, brother.
I don't fucking know.
I don't ever
All I
watch
know
that.
is the whole time he was like saying he feels so bad for this drug dealer, drug lord, because he's like he's never gonna trust anyone again. Like, oh, that's your biggest concern? His lack of trust. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody, obviously.
He's a true friend.
Right.
No, it was a fucking show on TV, like a real person, like a documentary fucking thing.
Oh.
And the whole time he was like, I feel so bad for these people. You know, they're never gonna trust someone again.
The drug dealer.
Yeah,
It's like I don't want to give the drug dealer trust.
they're
issues.
losing. Like they've lost all their good faith. Speaking of like harmful substances, did you hear about? Do you like cold cuts?
Oh, yo, I heard about that. Yeah,
They announced it.
Honestly,
Even
I've been
th-
trying
even
to phase
though
that
on
out.
the
It's
What's
before
up
I
with
got
cold
the news.
cuts?
They announced that it's comparable to cigarettes now. Even
Fucking kidding me.
I know
man.
it never ends with this guy. He quit cigarettes. Now he has to quit cold cuts. All the food from his home country is cold cuts. Just so you know.
I'm cutting out cold cuts and I'm picking up cigarettes because it is healthier in the long run.
But it's true. They put in this literal the World Health Organization, which I don't really give a shit
So
about.
they said cold cuts is the same as smoking cigarettes?
In cancer terms, yeah.
I'm going back to
effectively.
smoke. Okay, I could live without ham and I could live without turkey,
Right.
but I like salami.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, the salami is salami cold cuts.
Oh god, I
Can
bought
you
a turkey
check that
sandwich
out?
today. I'm not saying I quit, but I'm just saying
I
they
feel
announced
bad
it,
now when I eat it.
you know. So they're like one day you're
But
gonna go
is
to
it
a
like
store.
all of them? What if you get like natural cold cuts?
I don't even know if that exists in the stores. I think you have to go to like a village in southern Italy where they're cutting it straight off the animal.
Yeah, what if I do that?
Then you
I'm
can
willing
it.
to do that.
Can I reach? Fuck. You can make a whole travel agency based on people who like cold cuts. Anyway, but yeah,
Becomes a
one day you're
pilgrimage
going to
after
go
that.
to the fucking grocery store. You're going to see a picture of Claudio on the warning label. It's like, our Italian friend.
So you're telling me Subway's over or like?
You're going to buy gabagool and there's going to be a picture of a fat Italian guy. He's like, I could actually see my dick now.
Oh shit!
boy.
Pantelis, can you figure out what defines cold? What is categorized as cold cuts? Because if salami's on that shit,
If it was Borgelli, he would Google the definition of cold cuts. We've upgraded our services drastically.
So what? So if it's not sliced, it's not cold cuts. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think you could just buy the whole thing. And just
Yeah, you could buy a whole. You could buy a whole salami.
But if it's
thing,
the whole salami, you're still cutting it.
and that's as carcinogenic as smoking.
Maybe you can
cigarettes.
make your own.
It is, but what
Yeah,
they
like
do
go to the
is
butcher.
kind of
Yeah,
like
you could
what
also
said.
make your own. You could also grow your own fucking tobacco. It doesn't make it any healthier.
I'm going green.
But salami's always processed, then, no?
Salami's always
Yeah.
processed. Yeah,
Fuck,
the only way would be if you get a big
Fucking
cut of,
kidding
like,
me, man?
pork and you cut it yourself,
So-
then it won't be.
Oh, I remember once.
Fuck.
I remember once this restaurant.
sorry.
I had to cut down too when I found out shit like that.
I've never been. I'm about to win a football bet, and I've never been so fucking pissed off in my life. About to win fucking money.
I
man.
didn't
Take
win
the
the
money.
anniversary lotto tickets for the New Year. I was really upset about that.
The celebration.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted the car and the $5 million.
I'll take $5.
yeah.
I'll
Dollars.
take the car.
No, but it's annoying because they say like it's not ready yet. Oh yeah, because it was still 2025. I checked my ticket before the New Year started like an idiot. It says like New Year on it, like anniversary. Whatever.
Dude, you know what pissed me off? I had like 200 Monopoly stickers. Didn't win fuck all
Oh shit.
in the draws.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like the McDonald's.
Yeah, the McDonald's thing,
Monopoly.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is? Do they still do it in stores, or you have to do it online now?
No, you gotta like do it on. You like scan it on your phone and shit.
Oh wow, these
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, okay,
Fucking
okay.
pieces of shit.
Shit, yeah, back in the day, you just do it and then they give you the.
No, well, like the little rewards thing. See,
Yeah.
that's a scam because if you get a ticket, you could scan the code and you go into like a raffle thing. But if you claim your reward, like let's say you have a free hamburger, right?
Yeah.
And then you turn that in for the free hamburger, but then your code comes up in the raffle, you're fucked because you have to present your ticket for the raffle. So I stacked like all the free ones, and I'm like,
Okay, relax. You're not an H&R Block right now. You're just like, I just lost the house.
$10,000 on coupon prices.
That's 1,000.
No.
Okay. You just wrote that.
You're a zero short there. Buddy.
yeah. Anyways, so that's fucking very demoralizing. I don't think I'm gonna play next year, but that's.
Oh, I actually refuse to download their app because apparently there's a thing in the terms and services that prevents you from ever suing them once you. They're like, this needs to be settled. Like once you agree, I think you waive your rights to sue them, and you have to settle
Holy
out
shit.
of court.
I would never want to waive my rights to McDonald's.
No, but like if ever you get like any
To
kind
sign
of
that thing they make you sign at paintball, then you buy the sandwich.
just shoot you in the nuts 3 times.
I don't know why they don't do that, eh? Just like fuck all the laws, just make us sign our. A lot of people would do it.
Because
By the
they had
way-
that case at Disney where that woman died of anaphylactic shock. And then they were like, well, you can't sue. You have to settle out of court because you signed up for Disney Plus login a while back.
Oh, yes, I
you
did
know,
hear
they,
about
and it stood up in court. They're like, you waive your rights. You can't do
and
this.
you can't get your kids back.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, remember that kid that got eaten by a alligator in
Yeah,
Disney?
I think I saw the video even.
You saw the video?
Or maybe that was a dog. Oh no, sorry, that was a dog. Yeah, the guy's like pulling the alligator's mouth open to save his dog.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Which,
It's like
I
a
love
small
that
white
man.
dog.
Whoever
or
that
something.
guy is, I want to send him $25. You know that the CEO of Rebel News took my call once because I told.
what?
Yeah, Ezra Levant. I called him during COVID because I thought he was like, I just liked his information and all that. Anyways, that's how. Whatever. Fuck. So I liked his information. What am I in China? I don't support him. It's just information. So I sent $25 to this pastor in Alberta who he even admits himself that he was like a former criminal in Russia. Anyways, so I sent him money because he was in prison because he kept his congregation going during COVID. And like that was one of the reasons like Ezra Levant was like happy about that on the phone with me.
He's like, good job, buddy.
He's like, well, you know, it's the thought that counts. But then at a certain point, I was like, this guy has to be busier than this. Like, you can't get in touch with like fucking Les Grossman or whoever the fuck runs CNN and be like, yeah, I sent Anderson Cooper $25.
He goes, good for you, buddy.
And he reads a 7-paragraph long email and then he takes your call. Also, all of their petitions is like a long ass sentence. It's like, stop the corruption in Toronto, rebelnews.ca.
They're plugging themselves in their own.
Yeah, but I like their show. I mean, I listen to it. I mean, it's independent media, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we need more of that.
So liberal. No joking.
I should have asked him, so who's funding you? Apparently me. Yeah, exactly. You can't escape it. That's true. All the Jews have to do is just donate money to someone else and then they run that too. It's like...
This
Shit.
$25 brought to you
So
by
Eman, okay, you come to Quebec. What part of Montreal you grew up? Did you grow up in Montreal?
I lived there. I lived on the West Island for like ages 10 to 12.
Okay.
Then I went back to Mexico, and then we came back to Canada, and I lived in Sherbrooke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you end up in Montreal as an adult?
Me
The cab driver took him to Sherbrooke Street.
and I was like, I was too embarrassed. So I like, this is my stop, I guess.
Sherbrooke, I thought you meant Sherbrooke.
I was wondering why the ride was 2 hours long. I moved here in 2014 because my girlfriend at the time, we were just like, let's move to Montreal. We got tired of living in Sherbrooke. It's very French. There's nothing to do. And I was like, I want to start trying to do stand-up and acting and stuff like that. So
How
like,
many
fine,
psychedelics did you do there?
in Sherbrooke?
Yeah, as long as
So many, man. That's
Probably.
like so many shrooms.
There's nothing to do in Sherbrooke. but to get high.
I did
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol.
Like, I'm
That's
even
what it
seeing the
was.
same hallucinations.
The first time I did shrooms, these guys, they're wild. They're like, they should have told me to take like maybe 2 grams, right? I took 3, and they were like, and I'm like, it's not quite hitting. They're like, you should take 3 more. So I fucking tripped out my first trip. It was insane. The moment it hit me, I was like, I'm changing sizes, I'm changing colors, I'm dying.
God damn, ends up.
I just take Xanax before and then I don't feel anything.
What's
wonder
the
what would
fucking
that-
point of doing mushrooms then?
That's what everyone tells me.
It's like for the visuals.
When I see everyone tripping out, I'm like, idiots. Look at these fools. I'm eating more mushrooms. I'm eating more poison for no reason.
How was the difference between the high school between Canada and Mexico? Like,
Well, I didn't actually go to high school in Mexico because I grew up in that cult. but they had like their own little like education centers and everything.
Well done.
So-
You just slid in
Wait,
the
wait, yeah, bro. You're talking about how boring it is to live in Sherbrooke this whole time. You're fucking part of a cult.
I grew up in one. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
what was this
So they
cult
don't have
called?
Pharmaprix in Sherbrooke. You'd think they have
No,
Shoppers
this is like
Drug
way
Mart.
this is way back in Mexico. Like
Society of Thule? Was this the club?
no, I don't want to exactly.
can grow
name
your hair out now.
No, I never got the memo, right? Like I just kept on doing it, you know. And then one day someone's gonna be like, "Dude, you're free now."
Yeah. So what was this called? What was it called?
Were you forced to dress like
it's-
Linkin Park?
See the name.
Oh my God, no! Actually, that would have been the one thing I would have been like, you know what? They have a point. No, it's I don't want to necessarily name the cult because it's like a heinous fucking.
I don't want them to
cult,
come
but-
after us either. I get a fucking
Yeah.
voicemail. Say mama, say mama. It's like, what am I? Who's calling me? Gods of Africa.
No, they're
cult
actually
from Mexico.
strangely enough just a website right now. Like they don't really exist as they used to. But yeah, like I was born and raised in this cult. It was like an American cult that went to like 75 different countries. It was very international, and we were in one of the chapters. In,
The Church of
Mexico.
Latter-day Saints.
No, basically, like that's the thing. It's basically like Mormonism and Scientology mixed together.
Okay, you're a Seventh-day Adventist.
No.
Fuck.
Oh,
Was it-
those
am I
guys I
warmer?
kind of like though. I don't know much about
Seventh-day Adventists?
Yeah, she's like, I don't eat pork. I'm like, oh, that's kind of Jewy.
No, bro, those are the day. They think the. I think I'm probably wrong,
They
but
think
I'm
the
pretty
world's a
sure
cube.
the core. The core thought of the Seventh-day Adventist is that they think the world's gonna end every 7 days or something. Like,
That is officially retarded.
But like I grew up
Every
with that
Sunday
too.
they're
Like
like,
we
"Oops."
we had the leader who was like making these predictions, and he was like, the world's gonna end in like 83, and then it didn't.
Buy Bitcoin.
And then he was like, well, 90s, and then it didn't. And then he was like, maybe the early 2000s because things are getting really bad. And then he just died. And so his widow took over. She was like, you know what? Actually, the Bible says that we don't really know when God's supposed to come
But
back.
she was
so
smarter
just-
than him. She's like, let's
Yeah,
stop
she just disbanded
creating an
everything. Took all the
expiration
money
date on
and
my own
ran.
career.
so was
right?
this a Christian denomination cult?
Yeah, this was like Christian fundamentalist. But they like pulled from all like different kinds of
religion, yeah.
mysticisms, you know, and Eastern religions, and they try to like make their own little like niche thing. Well, it was like built out of the Huntington Beach Jesus Saves movement in California, like back in the 60s.
Anything from
so it
California,
was
I
a
don't
bunch of
trust.
hippies. Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Right?
California is a fucking sketch place, is what
Like
I
there were
know.
a bunch of beatniks that were hanging out, you know, doing drugs. And this one guy came and was like, what if we got really into God and sex? And bam, cult.
But did you mix
Gay sex or straight sex? What kind of sex are
Very,
we talking?
very straight. They were
Very
very
straight.
anti-gay,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel like there's more to this. Like, yeah, by the way, I was also raised by Cher. I forgot to mention. It's like the book Scar Tissue.
I remember one time I did tell a comic about this, and I named it, right? And I get up and I do my set, right? And I kind of just throw a few jokes out, right? And then I get back, and he gets back up on stage, and he goes, "Bro, you didn't tell them about like all the child raping and the pedophiles." And I was just sitting there like, bro, like I'm trying to make this funny, man. Like, don't. And he's like, because he looked up the cult. He knew about the cult, actually. Once I named it, he was like, bro, I know these guys. There's like a documentary on Netflix about them. They're
You
like,
thought it was incumbent
insane.
upon you to turn your set into a soft white underbelly episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
and by not saying it, you're like hiding the truth. Like he's like, no, you have to reveal the facts.
Yeah, he was like, let's. And I was like, no, man, like this is comedy. Let's.
That's hard to make funny in the first place.
Yeah, I never listened to
Yeah.
Claudio Capri.
Dude, he told me to come. He told me to come in my hand and put it in my ear.
Why?
I don't know, but
That's my boy.
That's the sound of your children
Okay,
dying.
so this cult did have all the child rape and pedophilia thing going on.
It did, yeah.
Okay, was it like close to like the Waco, Texas cult?
You know what? It's kind of born out of that same American movement, and I know that
was
like.
the Mexican hacksaw massacre?
Well, I know like the thing is like the cult leader was also like very like pro Koresh. He was like this guy was a disciple, you know. Of God,
Hold on a
who died
second. In
before
the,
his
in the
time.
Mexican hacksaw Mexico
It's like a regular, he doesn't have the machine.
The villain just stands in the Home Depot parking lot all day waiting to get picked up.
You see that guy with the fake mask? Stay away from his dick.
So like in this call, you said you almost said like they have different branches. Like are they on the stock exchange?
Yeah,
Or what,
our investigative reporter Peter Bowen.
No, they were very secretive, very anti-government.
Imagine we send him into like the eye of the storm. Peter as a storm chaser, like a tornado chaser, would be so funny.
Fuck this.
You just have to ask very nicely.
You're in the tornado in the car.
I'm trying to avoid him going into it. Like,
This is the last time I walk to KFC.
It's okay, I'm in a Jeep. It flips over. Isn't that weird how they sell Jeeps? They're like, by the way, in case you have second thoughts, there's a metal bar for when your car rolls over. And you'll be fine. Because that's actually true. There's a metal bar in the certain Jeeps.
Yeah.
They tell this to customers, like if you roll over, which happens typically with our vehicles, which is why no other cars have it.
What's it called? Okay, so back to the cult thing. I know we went on a tangent there, but back to the cult thing. So did you get molested as a child?
I mean, take a guess. Take a guess, buddy. A cult that's like prolific for doing this shit. You know?
tell us the thumbs up.
All right.
Someone meets you outside, iconic.
The world's been your world's.
So
about
was
to end
that
on
okay?
Sunday.
So was that like a theme in the cult, or was it just like a one-off? Like
No, it was like
okay,
A one-off thing.
unfortunately, like
It was a monthly.
The leader was absolutely like insane, and he was trying to like break down taboos.
okay.
When
So
it's
it was
like,
the kind of
there's
cult
some
where like
taboos
the
that
upper
exist for a
management
reason,
just
you know?
tries to fuck as many kids as possible. Was it that kind of cult?
Pretty much. Well,
Okay.
they were like wild. They had like embezzlement issues and like, you know, they at one point, that's the thing that the comic yelled out, because it's like, dude, these guys used
Your
to do
cult was Wolf of Wall Street.
prostitution and it was called like Flirty Fishing, you know? They'd be like, if you believe in God, you'd go out there and talk to these lonely men and then fuck them into the kingdom of heaven.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Not that I needed to say it.
But I mean, yeah. So yeah, like they were really big about that. Like in
Like
the
child
80s.
marriage was a big thing too, and shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, they do that in Iraq now.
Yeah, I heard about that. They legalized.
9-year-olds in Iraq. And you're going to see everyone from New Jersey migrating.
But you kind of have that all over the Middle East. I mean, that's the thing. Like in Lebanon, they have their own version of like Chris Hansen, where it's like a guy who just brings up guys who have married like 9 and 10-year-olds and shit, and like he brings them on with the child bride. And
Oh,
like,
shit.
He's like looking at the guy and he's like, "You think this is okay? You fucking piece of shit."
No, I thought he just takes women who are in vans or like, where's your husband?
Yeah, no. So that's like a common theme. I mean, look, and I'm not even gonna say it's just like Islam or whatever, but in any like heavy like religious fundamentalist society, you're gonna have child marriage.
I haven't
well, like, it
heard about
happens in
like
the
raping
States, too.
adults
Yeah, it
too.
happens
Like
in the
in
States
the
all
States with all
kinds.
the, especially
Happens
these
in
groups,
Africa
like,
and this happens everywhere.
yeah.
It's like a
And they
very,
have like there were senators that were trying to make it legal to like marry a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That's like 2-3 years ago.
Yo,
What?
shit.
Yeah, I
in
think
these-
I
in
think
these
the
other
governor
states,
of
yeah.
Alabama or something, Roy Moore, was like
Makes sense.
fucked a 14-year-old or something at one point. Like, I remember that who was that? Sacha Baron Cohen. He had a
the
show
hell
called
We
This
Are
Is-
America?
Yeah, This Is America
This Is
or
America.
something.
Yeah.
And he had to stop doing it because they all caught on like that he was like fucking faking it. But he would go and like interview like these super conservative like politicians or like political commentators, and he'd get them to like say fucked up shit on camera.
Oh,
Like he
shit.
got like a congressman in Georgia to like say the N-word or something, because he convinced him he was like an Israeli commando, and he was like
yeah.
teaching him like self-defense
How to suck someone's
techniques.
dick.
Yeah. And then when he interviewed the Roy Jones guy, he's like, we have this technology in Israel. It scans if you are a pedophile. And he like, here, we'll test it out on you. And he tests it out on the guy, and it beeps, and he's like, and they're both standing there, and he's like, okay, hold on, maybe you're wearing like someone else's jacket, so he gets in the take and does it again, and it beeps. And the guy just like walked off interview like mid-set.
The
That's
fact that
funny.
he walked off says something though.
Bro, but there was, because of that show, so many of the like conservatives who did that show like ended up resigning from their jobs because
shit.
they looked like absolute fucking clowns, and then Sasha couldn't continue the show because like the jig was up.
Yeah, it's
But it
over.
was very funny.
That's freaking.
Shout out
That's
Sasha Baron Cohen.
Hey.
Anyway, so what the fuck were we talking about? Right, child marriage.
Son of a
I wanted to
bitch.
ask you, like, what would you say is the craziest? How old were you again when you got out of it?
Well, I left at 21 officially.
So it's recent.
that part of the cult too?
How long did it take you to
Was,
leave?
but he was.
Wait,
he
is it
was like-
2021?
No, I said I left when I was 21. So that's
Oh,
How old are you
years
now?
ago.
shit.
37.
Oh shit, you're 37?
Yeah.
You look pretty fucking good. I thought you were younger than me.
Yeah, how are you
It's
37?
a cold
You cover
secret.
your face in Vaseline every night? That's what my mom does.
I mean, I don't know if that works.
Dude, every night at like 2 a.m, she covers herself and she's insane. I mean, I watch her through the window outside, but she covers her face in Vaseline.
I mean, I got to try that.
So you got out at 21?
Yeah, I got out at 21. But the thing is, like, we had left, when we left Mexico, we got out of like the big centers where a lot of like this weird shit was happening. And then we eventually just started living alone as a family. And that's when things calmed down because my parents were like, all right, this like weird shit going on. Let's just take our family, go to Canada, have a more regular life. You know, the thing is though, my dad was a part of like their sales team. So he would leave for months on end. My mom was a teacher. So they'd be like busy. So we'd get like our own little like groups and teachers and like a little assignments. Like it was all like very weirdly militarized too.
How much money do they make?
Oh, these people were swimming in millions of dollars.
Oh shit.
Like they used to buy like fucking properties in Mexico.
What if I just work for them, but I don't rape anyone? Like I hear no evil, I see no evil.
I mean, you'd be my parents then.
Okay, so your parents were chill.
Yeah, they were like just doing like their own thing and trying to help out in the more like volunteer
Right.
aspects. It was like the like upper management that was having like the weird like drug fueled orgies.
So this cult Sunday school is equivalent to high school here?
I mean, no, it was like the thing is we were educated on this weird program called Christian Light Education, which was actually based out of Mennonites in Virginia. So that was my education for years. Basically, they would just hand me a book and I would like, you know, answer it and then open the answer key and be like, all right, yeah, I'm like 80% right. Okay, I'm learning.
So like your cult just outsources education? from
Yeah, they
different-
just, yeah, for
the
once I got to a
Mennonites.
certain age, yeah, for the Mennonites, yeah, which was,
But even the Mennonites are kind of like whack jobs now.
yeah, like I remember
I
reading
remember-
one of
No,
those
they're just
books,
like,
and they went off on this tangent.
No,
that,
I
like,
think
we
the whole
don't-
Mennonite thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this one book that they wrote, and it was very like we do not put on Christmas plays because it's acting. No, plays like, and they were like, that's acting, and the Bible says we should not pretend to be someone we're not. So they were like, yeah, they
It's
were
a
like
theatrical play.
exactly. They were like, acting's evil. The Bible explicitly says you should not act. No Christmas plays ever. Yeah, no, like these guys were so like yeah. My education was
So Hollywood is evil, but for the most retarded reason possible.
oh yeah, yeah, because these guys are being dishonest.
Because of just the fact that they're actors.
yeah.
It's like these priests are pedophiles. They're acting.
Yeah, they're actually authentic.
Right. No, they're being true to themselves, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you survived it. That's
Thank you. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
was
apparently
nice
it
to
really
fuck
helped you like not age.
up. I don't know. Maybe like as a kid, it was like an experiment. They're like, we need to keep him young and beautiful for as long as possible. You know, they would like put me in pods and
Maybe,
shit.
eh?
You know, and I just delayed my. And now I'm 37.
There were some
I
perks.
fucking
Like maybe
look
all
like
the
this.
food was organic or something. Was there anything?
I mean, yeah, like it's the one good thing. Like they were very into like you know
Getting
healthy
raped
eating
as a
and
child. What fucking purses there?
Trying to look at the glass half full here because the other half is
No
all
non-GMO.
Is that
I
the
like
dinner
the
table?
original-
Did you get raped today?
the original like you know moisturizing facials. You know, just
dinner conversation. Did you get raped today?
Oh man.
We should make a show about it.
Jeez.
I consider
sitcom, a
doing that, yeah.
sitcom.
That would be pretty funny. You get all the stories like together, and there is some just wild shit. Because the thing is, like, we had like the central management, but the way that they ran things is like each little cell was called a home. So it was set up in a way that you could like.
Oh shit, you went to jail too?
Except the reverse is sex. The pedophiles have a really good, have all the freedom there. It's the other people that are getting raped. It's a reverse prison.
It's yeah, basically.
Holy
but
shit.
they had it all set up so that like each home was semi-independent. So it depended if you got someone that was like just like more regular Christian or if he was completely unhinged. Like we had dudes that like they would wake up in the morning and the house would start to shake because they would just start slamming into walls and screaming at the top of their lungs like hallelujah, good morning.
Just Robin Williams.
These guys were
Vietnam.
insane. Like some of the leaders were absolute fucking nut jobs. And then we had some folks that were like, just okay, look, we just want to spread
Yeah.
the gospel of
My
Jesus.
neighbor's
in Mexico.
a whack job. Fuck, he right across from me. His door was open today, and I see porn on the TV.
When I
Puts
used
it
to
out.
deliver pizza, there was one guy who lived like, and he had a large bay window like in the front of his house. And he was like a seasonal Santa Claus, but like he stayed in costume the whole year.
Psycho.
So I went, and like the street's pretty busy. So I go deliver pizza, and all you see like in the bay window, you just has a huge TV screen with porn on it. And like I go deliver the pizza, and he gets like a small pepperoni. It's like fucking Santa Claus and a wife beater. He just goes back to watching his porn. It all happens in the daytime too. Like and then, anyways, it's
Yeah, the
fucking
Mall
wild.
Santa's Bad Santa's like one of the best movies.
Oh,
It's pretty good actually.
The way they casted that
Are
kid,
you
how the
watching?
fuck did they find
Are
that
you
kid?
watching Landman?
Sorry?
Are you watching Landman?
Funny, my brother-in-law just told me if you like Sopranos, you got to watch Landman. Is it similar?
Not at all, but
Okay.
okay. Have you seen Yellowstone?
Yeah, I've seen
no,
them. I've seen
no.
some
Okay,
of
watch Yellowstone.
Okay.
You do Yellowstone, then watch Landman. But there's like 3 different shows of Yellowstone. Like there's Yellowstone, there's 1883, there's 1923, and then
1883, I'm guessing, is like slavery. Like,
no, it's like the prelude. It's like the prequel to Yellowstone.
oh shit.
Well, actually, they're both prequels to Yellowstone, but essentially it goes from
'Cause the
like
year is
Yellowstone's
1883.
present day, then it goes to like the first generation of that family, and then 1923 is like
okay, it's connected.
I don't know. Harrison Ford's in 1923.
I like Harrison Ford now that he's old and like senile and shit.
Yeah.
No, I love that he clearly doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. All his interviews, he's like, always like, why are you asking me?
Yeah, he hates Star Wars. He's like, oh, fuck it.
Well, he's such a legend that like, well, at least he's not pulling a Jim Carrey where he just decides to reinvent himself when he doesn't need to. Just
Yeah,
like I'm
exactly.
crazy now. Like I'm just like bonkers, you know?
You know, remember when Harrison Ford survived like a plane crash, or like he had like his like mini
Yeah, the Cessna.
the Cessna?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
he's a pilot, right?
Yeah.
So
He just crashed in. He just survives. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wasn't it?
earring?
Wasn't it? Didn't he like save someone's life or something? Someone was like having a heart attack or. I don't
Oh
know.
shit, him. Okay.
Dude, my former doctor was like in the news once because someone on a plane was having a heart attack and he didn't want to help him. And then
you get in trouble
we-
for that,
we-
right?
He's
I'm
also
off
a
the
lawyer.
clock.
No, he's actually also a lawyer, by the way.
What, Dr. Lori?
So he's a lawyer. He's a law degree and he's a doctor.
He just had a light caseload that year. So
He didn't want to help the
this
guy.
lawsuit.
And my family kept him as our family doctor for like almost all my life. And my dad would always bring it up as a joke. Hey, you know, he's old. He didn't help a guy who had a heart attack. Isn't that funny? I'm like, yeah, that's who you're sending your family to. What's so funny? No, my dad sees the humor in the most absurd things. Like he was like, yeah, so I saw a doctor. Like, yeah, he said I'm a psychopath. Would you believe that? And then he's like, someone can tell my dad that he's a psychopath, and he just laughs about it and doesn't do anything. Because if a doctor tells you you're a psychopath, you could just leave his office.
Give me the prescription.
There is no prescription.
Tylenol extra strength.
Well, they would find it funny, you know. It's like you ever watch those videos? There's like a plethora on YouTube of like, because everyone nowadays calls everyone a narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh god,
It's like the most common label. So now all these fucking grifters on YouTube. There's a guy, Richard Gagnon.
That's why I'm still calling people faggot.
Yeah, exactly. So he just uses the more effective term, but but yeah, everyone's calling. So all these like guys on YouTube are like educational videos on who's a narcissist and what to do, and like and then after watching 18,000 hours of footage, the answer is always the same. It's just like don't associate with people that are not good for you, even if you're wrong about the diagnosis. Like, go figure. Like, duh. I needed to watch all your fucking YouTube channel to know that, oh, this person that always makes me feel bad, I shouldn't keep magnetically standing right next to him all the time. You know? Like, oh, yeah. Then there's like for the real idiots where it's like,
So, Eman, you got out of the cult at 21.
Yeah.
Did you like buy into it at any point, or did you kind of know it was all just kind of bullshit from the beginning?
I mean, shit, like as a kid, I was very devoted to the religious aspect because like I really nerded out on being like a Bible nerd and memorizing everything and reading it every day. Like I got really, into the love of Christ. But then I turned 15, 16, and they basically do like their own version of Rumspringa.
that's like an Amish thing.
That's an
They-
Amish thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
So
basically
you get
they're
to
like,
not be Amish for like, what, a month?
basically, yeah. They're like,
like that.
listen, you're gonna be 16. You can choose to go out into the
That's
big
a
old
thing?
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy who he was on Matan Evanov's podcast.
Yeah.
I almost just bit my tongue for no reason. He was on his podcast and he was like on Rumspringa. That's why he can be on the fucking show.
Oh, okay.
And he was talking about how like because he's on Rumspringa, whatever it's called, Jerry Springer. Because he's on Jerry Springer now for like a month, they just be like, yeah, you want to go fuck hookers and go to Vegas, but then you have to come back and start churning butter again. And the crazy part is 99.9% of them come back.
But that's the thing. It's built that way because like they tell us with zero. Like we grew up in a cult, right? Like we don't have any kind of formal education. We don't have any job prospects. And like, do you want to go out into the world and choose a different life? And
Who says
they
no to
come
that?
back. Yeah, exactly. We were
I
all
don't
like,
wanna
fuck
go
yeah.
out into the world.
And then at that point I was like, listen, I'm going to choose to stay. So I tried to like buy back into it for another 2 years. But then by the time I turned 18, I moved to Toronto when I turned 18. And by then I was like, at that point I was going out to like evangelize, but I would really just, me and my buddy would go to a bar and get shit faced and play pool, and then come back and be like, with the love of God, we spread it like everywhere, just spread it all over Toronto, man. Just the God's little seeds or whatever fucking weird shit we'd say. You know, it was always very sexual sounding.
Coming on people.
Yeah, just giving him
was
God's
spreading-
loving seeds
you
or
go.
whatever.
So at least you got to like on the sly, like actually have some enjoyment.
Yeah, I started to be like, I don't fucking care about this. And then I turned 21 and my parents had just moved back to Canada because they were doing some kind of mission trip. I think it was in Costa Rica at the time. Or Texas, somewhere there. And they get back and I was like, look, I'm done. I just picked
Plus
the phone, was
minus
like, I'm
7
coming
countries.
And yeah, that was it. I was like, look, it's... So I bought into it for a little bit, but as anyone that has a brain could instantly see that it was fucking bull. Like it was just that the sad thing about like all these really religious groups is they're all just money scams at the end of the day. They got a whole bunch of people all around the world to do this tithing thing, you know, when you give money to the church, right? So people would come in and give their life savings away.
George Carlin made a career out of saying, God needs money.
Yeah.
And then everyone laughs and applauds because they remember giving money to someone in some religious group. Be funny if he had a bit where he's like, toll booths, they need money. It's like, yeah, we know they need money. They're always asking for money. You know, every time I see a church that's like massive, like it's always like often in Catholic churches, they're like huge structures. And I've been to the Vatican, like it's just pure wealth.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, at once, it's like when I started learning that the Vatican is its own country and that they are basically a kingdom and that the Pope was basically a king and like similar like the King of England, like divine right and all that. And then these cults are kind of trying to recreate their own mini version of this essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure the guys running it are rich right now.
Oh yeah, the people that eventually what they did was they slowly were like, it was pretty smart because, I mean, evil, smart.
Are we
but like
talking evangelical level rich, like private jets? Or are we talking
like
he drives a fucking like Pontiac fucking Solstice?
Apparently they made millions, bought property in Mexico and just disappeared because of course at some point, see, it's
They got to leave before it catches
a little
up to
bit
them.
dark, but like the son of the founder freaked out, made a video loading guns, getting knives and being like, I'm going to end these people. They're the worst. He found his babysitter and murder
I
suicide.
bet you they killed him.
Well, murder-suicide. He found his babysitter, killed her, killed himself. But basically, they got super paranoid that there was going to be understandable retaliation, and they went super underground. But at that point, they'd already been like, oh, the church is disobedient. We got to slowly phase it out. This is no longer God's will. Like, they just pivoted and were like, oh, well, this is one of
They
the...
spun it in a smart, I don't want to say smart, what am I the fucking... They
No,
spun
but it's like marketing,
in
right?
a strategic way.
In a strategic way. They basically, like, because they stole a lot of Jewish lore. They were like, we're like the Israelites that were... anti-God. So now we got to wander the desert for 40 years, and they just shut operations down and we're like, we're going to just phase things out because we're no longer the faithful. And really what brought that on was because a bunch of the homes, particularly in Brazil, just went crazy. Started just doing drugs again, having lots of gay sex, being like, just fuck it. Okay.
I don't think gay sex isn't crazy as long as it's an adult.
Yeah, but like at that point,
Is it crazy?
they were like, they were just mad that people didn't give a shit anymore about the leadership.
Like Polly Walnuts. It's the faggots who run this.
Well, that was also the hypocrisy too, because a lot of people said that like in the big like management homes, there was lots of rumors that people were just doing whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
Because like the group was very anti-gay, but people were apparently just outwardly gay.
Well, because there's
Very
just gay
rich.
people around.
Yeah, they were just like, we don't care. It was for like the plebeians, for the homes that had to follow the rules strictly. Anyone who became upper management could do whatever the hell they...
That's how it always is. You go upper management, but you couldn't go upper management. No, I'm kidding. That's what one of your that's what one of the congregants would
I
call
grew
you.
out of it,
They would
like-
call you an apostate and be like, he just couldn't move. He had no upward mobility.
Nothing but lateral moves for me. No, it's, yeah.
Oh yeah, Eman. Yeah, he was stuck in one of those 50K dead end jobs.
So Eman,
And they get, like,
sorry
fucking,
we talked about you getting molested for an hour, but do you want to plug anything?
I mean, I'm not. What a segue. No, I have nothing to plug right now. I mean, like socials, right? You can find me at Eman Belanger on pretty much everything. EmanBelanger.com. That's BELANGER. for those of you who don't understand French. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's
Getting
it.
back into comedy this year.
Guys,
so.
thank you. Sick episode. And again, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, follow. If you're straight, sign up to the Patreon. If you're not, sign up to the Patreon anyway. The charity thing's still live. Love you all. See you.